Ako si Attorney Darwin Cañete, and my program is Pugad Vloggers, aired every Monday to Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. dito sa Radyo Bandido, simulcast on DZRJ 810 AM, on Sky Cable, Channel 224, TV Plus boxes, and on free-to-air TV, facebook.com/DZRJ 810 AM, and our official YouTube channel. Nood po kayo!
Pugad Vloggers, ang kurap titirisin, salot sa bayan wawalisin, walang sasantuhin, ang saya-saya nakakabaliw, kasama natin ang tropa. Pugad Vloggers, Pugad Vloggers.
Alright! Magandang gabi and ano yung sasabihin ko dapat? Naimbag nga rabii. Tama ba? Naimbag na rabii sa lahat. Magandang gabi Pilipinas. Nandito na naman po ang inyong Tentay Mahalay. And I'm here. We are being joined tonight by my favorite na dungeon sex slave. Wala akong magagawa doon, Leslie Bocobo. That is already your official name. Good evening, Bebe. How are you? You're so poggy.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Tentay. Napaka-formal ako bumati, no? Magandang gabi sa lahat. Thank you for inviting me here tonight to pitch in for the original members of Pugad Vloggers, di ba?
Oo, tayo rin yun magkasama.
Okay. So, sige, what did you want to talk about?
Yeah, patiin mo muna yung ating mga readers. Particularly yung mga kakulto ko, batiin mo kasi some of them are also your fans and yung iba nga sa kanila ay tinitingala kanila at gusto ko nila maging boyfriend.
Okay, yung mga kakulto ni Tentay Mahalay, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Alam ko, libo-libo kayo sa numbers. So, very popular si Tentay. So, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. It's nice to be here to join your Diyosa, your Empress.
Nax, Diyosa talaga. Oh my gosh.
Gusto mong pag-usapan? Meron akong gustong pag-usapan.
Oo, actually, that's one of the reasons din kung bakit kasi alam ko na marami kang pinagkakabisihan right now. And one of the things that medyo hindi natin nararamdaman lately sa ating national news ay yung mga infra projects. And you did mention that there is something that you are involved in, particularly dyan sa vegan, ano? Are you stationed in vegan? And since when?
I've been staying in vegan for almost 2 years now. It started when si Mayor Bonito Singson, he was formerly congressman of the Provinciano ako party list. But nag-shift siya. He decided to run for mayor of the city of Vigan.
Yes.
And, I was with him from day one. So, nanalo. So, automatically nanalo. I'll be staying with him for at least 3 years. Because he's now the chief executive of the heritage city of Vigan.
Okay. At alam naman nating lahat na ang Vigan ay isa sa mga pinaka-visited areas, isa sa mga pinakasikat na tourist spots in the north. Ang ating at saka diyan kilala ang I think yun ang pinakasikat na na longganisa natatagpuan at diyan nang galing ang pinakasikat na longganisa sa norte, ang ating vegan longganisa. Sandali, before we start, babati lang ako sa ating mga regulars. Of course, I want to greet Zeppy Zabala, Iko Cayetano, hello, hello. Roxanne Costo, si Nemans, of course, ang aking baby from Kamuning, and si Jing Alarcon from Dubai, Yu Chang from Japan, Pat Neil Maxwell, galing sa kuweba din yan, pero ibang kuweba siya. Hindi katulad ng kuweba mo. Hindi katulad ng dungeon, hindi katulad ng dungeon mo pala. Ito taga-kuweba to. And Avelina Baliao, hi, good evening. Ayan, Emma Estragan. All right. So, pag-usapan natin itong naintriga ako kasi bihira nga, again, namimiss ng mga tao ang usaping infra. So, this is in Bigan. Tell us about it, Les.
Well, the legacy project of the mayor is to build a tranvia. Alam mo nung panahon ng Kastila, and it still exists in the several Eastern European countries. Meron yung tranvia, yung tram system.
Yes.
Ito yung,
Even in Hong Kong, they still have that.
in Hong Kong meron pa yan. Sa San Francisco meron silang version, yung Muni. Ito yung grounded na railway system. And the plan of the mayor is to create a Metro Vegan Development Authority. So other than the city of Vegan, it will involve 4 other municipalities neighboring the city of Vegan. This is where the line of the tram system, this is where it will run. So it's short of saying that wala munang papasok na sasakyan sa heritage city ng Vegan, para the people will just ride the tram and then bababa sila. Lalakarin nila yung mga streets ng Vegan. You know, the streets of Vegan are filled with centuries-old cobblestones.
Cobblestones, yes.
Para ka na sa old Europe. So the mayor plans to preserve all that. Vegan has 190 heritage structures. And unfortunately, kagabi, tinamaan ulit ng lindol, na malakas na lindol.
Yun na nga, I was about to go there. Oo, buti na lang, safe ka. What about the other structures there? Wala namang, maraming na-damage nung nakaraang bagyo.
Maraming na-damage nung July 27 earthquake. And since then, ongoing ang rehabilitation at repair work. Kasi hindi mo basta pwede galawin yung mga structures na yon.
Yes, of course.
Merong regulation ang National Historical Commission of the Philippines, the National Commission on Culture and Arts, na hindi mo basta pwede galawin ang mga structures kasi those are national treasures and they really belong to the country more than to the people of Vegan, more than to the owners themselves. These are national treasures, so you cannot just repair them. There is a strict procedure that you must follow. So
Vegan alone, that area, Heritage Walk, that area is already a museum on itself. Ungated museum na yung area na yan talaga.
You're right. The whole enclosed area, if you take a walk around it, it's like walking in an open museum because you are met with the centuries-old structures, yung mga bahay, yung mga building. Not to mention the excellent Ilocano cuisine, yung like you mentioned earlier, yung longganisa.
At yung bagnet.
Yung bagnet, no? Merong
ang empanada.
Merong ang joke pag kumain ka, umorder ka ng bagnet, bibigyan ka ng katapres, no? Kasi baka biglang natakiin sa puso. But there are other well, first of all, Vegan City is a heritage city.
It is.
Which was voted by the UNESCO Heritage group, no? And the main reason why it was included as a heritage city is because of the structures. More than anything, it's the structure. It's what was left behind. It was what was preserved, and it is what we are trying to save for the future generations to experience.
Yes.
So, yeah.
You know what? The last time I was there, Les, maliliit pa yung mga anak ko, no? They were very young. They were still in high school. And then I was observing a lot of parang hindi naman construction, pero may mga nangyayaring buildings, left and right, may nakikita ko. And natuwa ako kasi ang nakipag-usap ako to one of the locals there, and apparently he's one of the engineers. And sabi nila, when we build something here in Vigan, particularly dito sa heritage area, sabi niya, we build something older. We build older. Oo. Hindi lang yung preservation, we build something older. Even though even the wood that's being used, no?
Yes.
Kumukuha sila ng mga, what do you call that? Refurbished ba yung mga tawag na gano'n ng mga woods? At talagang,
Yung mga,
tama ba?
yung mga naiwan doon, yung mga pira-piraso.
Yes. Oo. Hindi pa pala yun. Talagang they have this tiyaga and yung dedication nila to actually reconstruct even
That's right.
older
That's right.
structure doon sa lugar. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. It's been a while since I've been there, and maraming yun nga, katulad ng sinabi mo, nagkaroon ng earthquake, a lot of the places there were damaged, maraming nasira ng mga structures, no? And nadagdagan pa ng bagyo, di ba, nagbaha?
Bumagyo, lumindol, nagka-pandemic, but Vigan City is still alive. It's filled with tourists now. People are coming back. The economy is swinging back.
Yes.
The occupancy of hotels are improving, and there's really a lot of things to see. So we are optimistic that there'll be more tourists coming in as the Christmas season nears, di ba? After the undas, babalik na mga excursionista, mga bakasyonista, those who go to Vigan for many reasons. One, to rest. One, as educational tour. One is, there's a lot of lovers coming too, you know. It's a beautiful place to create memories with your loved ones.
Yes.
Diba? Kaya,
May mga kalesa pa ba, Les?
Bilin mo ako dun minsan.
Oo naman. Maghanap tayo ng dungeon doon.
Maraming kalesa. Maraming kalesa. Vegan is not vegan without the kalesas. There's another.
Dito sa tram. Sa tram na to, kasi you mentioned about the tram, ano? Number one, is it already being constructed or pinaplano?
Wala pa. As we speak, a railway summit is taking place. It's day one was today. Tomorrow is the actual face-to-face summit between the railway people, and they took interest with the planned tramway of Mayor Bonito. So they're going to meet with him tomorrow. Pag-uusapan yung buong structura, yung buong project. The other, kilala mo ba si Gabriela Silang?
Oh yes, of course, pero not personally kasi hindi ko siya nabutan.
Hindi. Mas matanda lang sa iyo ng about 150 years.
Oo nga. Sorry, sayang hindi kami nagkita. Okay, what about Gabriela Silang?
Yung asawa niya na kilala mo?
No.
Well, that's the problem. Gabriela Silang, strangely so, is a more celebrated hero in comparison with her husband, si Diego Silang.
Okay. All right.
I was surprised.
Magkapatid sila. Sorry, sama ng history.
Akala mo magkapatid, mag-asawa sila. I was surprised to discover, and Mayor Bonito told me about this, that there is no monument or structure perpetuating the heroism of Diego Silang in Vigan City.
Oh, wow.
There is a Gabriela Silang Hospital.
Yes.
There are
Maraming
there are several places that remind the people of her. This is what happened in 1762. Naggera ang Britanya at Espanya. Si Diego Silang originally kampi sa mga sa Espanya. Nakita niya yung mga cruelty ng mga fraile. So medyo lumihis siya. He joined the English forces. Nagalit yung mga Spanish. They solicited the help of of a certain Miguel Vicos, a mestizo, aided by a native, his name was Pedro Becbec, to assassinate Diego Silang. He started the very first revolution in 1762, which ended in 1763 when he was killed by orders of the Spanish government.
Yes.
He was the first governor of Ilocos Sur, but it was a short-lived struggle against the Spanish oppression. The reason why Gabriela Silang was given more, was celebrated more, is she continued the struggle. But
Okay.
she was also captured with 100 other of her followers, and they were hanged publicly. But
Yes.
strangely, walang monumento si Diego Silang sa Vigan. So, yan ang isa sa mga project ni Mayor Bonito na parangalin si Diego Silang, magtayo siya
Oh, that's beautiful.
ng Diego Silang Museum. It will be the largest museum. So, yun, we're excited about it. You should come.
You know
visit.
what? Sasakalin ako ni Prof. Vanny Biernas na lagi kong, in fact, kagabi kasama ko siya, no? At alam mo naman, si Prof. Vanny Biernas ay isang bantog na historiador ng ating, ngayon, ng ating panahon. And he will kill me. Pag nalaman niya, hindi ko naakala kong asawa ni Gabriela, si Diego Silang. And I'm so sorry, Diego. Hindi ko, pero, of course, it's not at all an alien name to me, no? Diego Silang was already a household name, kaya lang hindi namin masyado na-touch. If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to put blame sa aking mga teachers, no? Na hindi namin na-touch masyado yung history niya. Because I remember it correctly that, and perfectly, na mas pinag-usapan nga talaga sa classroom namin si Gabriela.
Correct. In fact, there's a party list in Congress, Gabriela.
Oh, come on. Let's not talk about that part anymore because they have nothing at all to do with Gabriela Silang. In fact, that is...
ano ba yun? Insulto ba yun?
Pag-iurak yun sa pangalan ni Gabriela. My God.
Well, so, yun ang mga plano ni Mayor Bonito na para kay Diego Silang, tapos yung Tranvia, that's the legacy project. So you should come visit Vigan. Yun para kang nasa old Europe.
I know, I've been there, and the last time I was there, I stayed for a week, and we couldn't get enough of it, kahit na siguro araw-arawin mong puntahan ang Cobblestone area, 'di ba? Ang tawag namin doon ay Cobblestone Park.
Warning lang ha. Pagpunta mo doon, hindi mo pwede isuot yung mga stiletto mo. Kailangan naka-flats.
I know!
Kasi
I did not. In fairness, nung nandyan ako, naka-chinelas talaga ako. In fact, meron akong isang dala na bakya na it's not friendly para maglakad. Pero yung tanong ko lang, medyo concerned lang ako kasi syempre dahil nga kilalang-kilala ang Vigan doon sa mga kalesa, and I was able to, at tagal-tagal ko na nagpupunta ng Intramuros area, never akong nagkalesa. Pero, at saka sa Binondo area, no? Sa Chinatown. Hindi ako nagkalesa doon. One time lang ako nagkalesa sa Vigan talaga. And dito sa tramway na to, na pinag-aaralan na gawin, hindi maapektuhan itong biyahe ng mga kalesa natin?
Hindi. Kasi ang kalesa, pwede pa rin bumiyahe sa loob, sa looban.
Okay.
Ang hindi lang pwede bumiyahe yung mga private
Sasakyan.
vehicles.
Okay.
Kasi maliit yung mga kalye ng Vegan City, yung interior, maliit
Totoo.
yun. So pag may mga sasakyan, they cause traffic. Pero yung kalesa, hindi. Kasi they have particular routes na dinadaanan nila.
Mm.
So, no,
Nakakatuwa.
they will,
So, para
the
magiging San
cocheros,
Fran.
parang San Fran. So the
Oo.
cocheros will not lose their livelihood. In fact, on the other hand, it will add to their income because the tourists are going to come in group by group, marami yan. So, maganda ang plano. I'm excited about it. We have 3 years because the mandate of the mayor is 3 years. I hope he seeks re-election so that he can really fulfill the
Oo,
plan.
para siguradong matapos, no? Yun ang problema kasi pagka inabutan ng isang project ng ano, 'di ba? May magandang project ang incumbent, tapos napalitan siya,
They will
nagkakaroon
shelve
ng
it.
ano, it's either nakaka-cancel or hindi na itutuloy, nabubulok lang yung project, 'di ba? But this one is a very good one kasi well, aminin na natin ano, itong area ng katulad kasi kahapon na pinag-uusapan namin ni Prof. Pan kahapon is about the lighting of the Samar Leyte bridge, which is the San Juanico. At napakalaki ng ginastos doon at malaki din na syempre ang maintenance. And katulad nung topic namin kagabi, medyo questionable on paano magkakaroon ng ROI yung local government kapag hindi naman ganun kadami ang volume ng turista, no? Which, sa kanila kasi ang purpose is to invite tourists in summer and Leyte. Kaya ginawa yung lighting. Pero in vegan kasi, considering the amount of the tourists, the volume of tourists na nagpupunta dyan annually. I mean, I cannot even wait until I get back there. No? Kaya na talaga, work. Yun ang parusa sa sa mga katulad natin na kwatsero, may trabaho tayo. 'Di ba?
Dami mo kasi
Pero
fans. Ang dami mong fans eh. Kaya ang expectation sa'yo napakataas. Hindi katulad ko. Ang fans ko, hindi ko makumpleto yung fans sa pamilya ko eh. Galit sa akin, kaya wala silang expectation sa akin. Di ba? So,
Hindi, actually, gusto ko talagang nagbabiyahe in the Philippines. Kasi I've gone to, so many countries, gone to 20 countries, at ibang-iba pag nag-iikot ka sa Pilipinas, napakasarap ng pagkain, napakagaganda ng mga tao, mababango, tapos yung everywhere you go, meron kang makikitang difference na, there's something different about Filipinas pag nag-iikot ka, makikita mo talaga yung regional, differences at provincial differences. Minsan tatawid ka lang ng isang bridge na maliit, iba na yung salita doon sa kabilang side, iba dito sa kabila, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Iba na yung pagkain, iba na yung mga delicacies and everything, iba na yung craftsmanship nila. And it's beautiful, and that's why I love going around the Philippines. And nandito yung mama ko. Good evening ang mama ko, si Capricorn. Good evening daw sa iyo, Leslie. Siyempre, nagwagwapo ng nanay ko sa'yo. Ayun. Anyway, yun. It's nostalgic for me, no. Last nakapunta ako ng vegan was also the last time na nakadalaw ako sa Pagudpod. And yung Pagudpod nung time na yun, wala pang masyadong tindahan doon sa likod, kung ano man yung mga resort na ba ngayon. Hindi ko na alam kasi ako nang hindi napadpad doon sa Pagudpod And I really want to go back, no? Dahil nga thank you nga pala doon sa kanina, hindi si Yuchang yung nagsabi. Good evening, Yuchang, I love you. And Julio Trenta, good evening. Sinabi ni Iko Cayetano na may mga bago na kalsadang naitayo papuntang Ilocos Sur dahil kay former President Rodrigo Duterte, and na-improve
correct.
na nga daw. Yes, oo.
That's correct.
So I really couldn't wait. Not to mention, anong pinakamalapit na airport sa going to Vigan?
The vegan airport.
The Vigan airport itself.
But
Ito ba yung Hindi ko kasi namamalayan eh. Ang dami kasing nangyari.
medyo limited. Ang hindi pa masyado pwedeng maglanding yung mga malalaking aircraft.
Aircrafts. Okay.
But
Pero is it busy now?
not really. People still go by mga vans. Ang daming van doon, mga UV Express, ang dami doon. Nagdaratingan sila. At saka mga private vans. Walang jeepney doon, ha? Walang jeepney.
Talaga?
May
Hindi,
tricycle.
kasi ang last ko nabalitaan about Vigan Airport was nung nagkaroon ng news about that, na parang nagkakaroon ng inauguration doon sa expansion ng Vigan Airport. And that was early this year, if I were not mistaken. And
Yes.
so nonetheless, ang katulad ng sinabi mo is small aircrafts ang
That's correct.
allowed. How many
That's correct.
flights are there papasok sa Vigan?
Very few actually. Most flights are chartered flights actually.
Oh,
Not so much
okay.
of the commercial.
Commercial yet.
Oo.
Mm-mm. Isa rin
But
ba yan sa mga-
they're expanding the runway. So very soon, I project next year, kakaroon ng mga dagdag mga flights coming in. So
Nako, maganda yan. Update mo kami. Pag merong pag meron ng malinaw na project doon sa expansion
yes.
ng airport. Kasi nabalitaan ko yan itong year na to. Hindi ko lang sure kung anong month. I think before mag-election or something, nagkaroon ng ng balita about that eh.
Well, right after the July 27 earthquake, a lot of the president, si Bongbong Marcos, flew to Abra to check on the damages. Naglanding siya private aircraft sa Vigan Airport.
Mm-mm.
And then he took a chopper to Abra. The same thing that Amy did, Senator Amy Marcos, en route to Abra, naglanding muna sa Vigan Airport
Sa
to
Vigan.
take a connecting flight to Abra via chopper. Kasi mukhang mahirap dumating sa Abra by plane. Ang chopper lang ang mas ideal. So it's like a transshipment point, however you call it, to shuttle other passengers to another place. I'm sure after the earthquake last night, marami na naman dadating pupunta sa Abra. Ang Abra ang epicenter. So papasok muna ng Vigan Airport dyan, tapos magta-transfer flight. So yon. Exciting.
Yeah, pero if I'm going, let's say I'm going to Vigan, I'd like to go to Vigan. Ano yung pinaka accessible na na airport para sa commercial flight nearest Vigan right now?
Yung well, yung Ilocos Sur kasi merong mga usually people just take the bus. Of course, si Manong Chavit has the Partas Transit, di ba?
Yes.
Yun dati kasi lang yun cargo bus lang yun. Ngayon open na to passengers actually. Mas maraming tao nagpupunta doon via land. Kasi nga, like what Mr. Cayetano just mentioned, ang ganda ng daan papunta ngayon sa norte.
Maganda na.
Ilocos Sur, Ilocos Norte, even as far as Cagayan. The roads are beautifully paved, and it's nice to drive out there up north. So you should take note of it and bring your kakulto.
Family. Yeah.
Bring your
Hindi, alam mo
family.
kasi, Les, kaya ako nagtatanong ng air flight, ng flight, no? Kasi hindi ako natutulog sa biyahe. Kaya pagka long drive, puyat ako. Puyat ako. Kaya, oo, sobrang exhausted ako. Tsaka ang tendency ko, marami ako stopovers kasi kain ako ng kain. Kaya, pero pag mabilis lang, di ba? Pagka short flight lang, andun ako kaagad. So,
If you
di
must-
ba?
if you
Ang
must-
daming
Yeah.
kainan
If you must-
na masasalba.
If you must take an airplane, then go to Lawag International Airport, and then
Ang
take
layo
a
ng biyahe.
well. Again, you will enjoy the ride. It's a beautiful road trip.
So, ganun din, di ba? Kung coming from Manila, magbabiyahe ako going to Vegan, ang dami ko dadaanan at talagang pupuntahan ng mga stopovers para lumamon. Tapos coming from Lawag, going to Vegan, same thing. So, wala talaga pala ako choice.
I used,
So,
I used to do that. I used to take a road trip with a 90-year-old senior statesman from Makati to Santa Ana, Cagayan. We used to take that trip, a 15-hour drive. It was a beautiful trip, and I spent many hours with this national living treasure, and I've had many conversations with him. And
okay.
I've learned so much good from him.
Siyempre si ano yan,
And-
si Enrile yan. Particular, hindi na ako mag-ano, di ba? Huwag nating ilikuliko. Si Mr. Delimundo yan, di ba? Tama ba?
Hindi siya yon. Anak niya yon, si Katrina.
Okay.
Kaya nga, pag nagagalit sila kay Senator Enrile, inaaway nila yung corned beef. Anong pakialam ng corned beef?
Hindi. Pero yung kasama mo sa ano, so correct, thank you for correcting me. Pero yung kasama mo sa biyahe na yun is definitely former Senator Enrile. Siguro sarap-sarap niya kausap, no?
Ay, those are one of the most treasured moments that I've had. Just talking to him and him telling you things.
Totoo ba?
same
Mismo sa amin.
The same experience now I'm experiencing with Mayor Bonito. A lot of people don't understand him. A lot of people don't know who he really is. Kasi sa pamilyang Singson ng Ilocos Sur, si Bonito yung negosyante. Accidental congressman, and then naging mayor. He wasn't really planning to enter politics. He's a businessman first and foremost. Pero since day one of the campaign, nakita ko talaga kung paano siya binuhos niya yung puso niya sa tao. Of course, I sound like a PR consultant.
Hindi, pero alam mo, Les, nakita ko when he won nung elections, nakita ko rin kung gaano kasaya ang business community in celebrating his win. Kasi pati sa Manila, meron siya may mga billboard siya.
Nakita mo yung billboard na yun?
Nakita ko may mga from friends may di ba, congratulations, may mga congratulatory billboards for him. Nagulat ako bigat to bakit nandito sa Metro Manila yung mga congratulatory
visit,
diba?
Visit Vegan 2022 tapos Mayor Bonito Singson. Credit must go to Alvin Carranza of DOOH.ph. Sa kanya yun, electronic billboard na yun. So,
kaya nagulat ako sabi ko, wow, talaga sineselebrate ang vegan LGU mayor, yung pagkapanalo ng vegan LGU mayor sa Metro Manila. Tapos nakita ko sa wall mo kasi I think you also posted that Ako nadaanan ko talaga. Nakita ko talaga yung billboard. And I was like, wow kasi bihira yun Bihira yung mangyari.
Nagulat nga, meron ng mga nagte-text sa akin, tatakbo bang national position si
level?
Sabi ko, hindi, bakit? Bakit nandun siya sa EDSA, sa Magallanes, sa Ortigas? Sabi ko, secret. No, but sabi ko,
Hindi, meron talaga, nagulat ako na nakita ko. Sabi ko, teka lang. Ano to season 2 taga-SOAR to, taga-SOAR. Bakit andito yung ano niya? Pero, it's, now I understand. No? Now it makes sense. Because of his peers in the business sector na natuwa sa kanyang panalo. And that's a fitting, fitting tribute. I think they're good friends with him, Kaya ganun na lang siguro sila kasaya.
He deserves his victory. I've seen how hard he worked during the campaign, and I'm proud to say that he ran a clean campaign. You know how politics can be dirty, diba? But he did the opposite. He ran a proactive, positive campaign, and he won by a little over 500 votes. Against his niece. So the victory was sweeter kasi talagang nakita mo yung hirap na binuhos niya para makamtan itong victory niya. So
Ilan kaya sa ating mga ngayon, sa ating mga manonood ngayon ang taga Ilocos, sa pinag-uusapan po ngayon ay purely about vegan. So, hello Dennis Dulce, Maneka Hersa Tolentino, good evening. And kasi ako, di ko alam kung may kami, lahat ng tao, definitely, kahit sa kaduluduluhan ng Mindanao na napuntahan ko, they are aware of the vegan longganisa. So alam ko talaga na vegan is vegan. Diba? Talaga kahit saan lupalop ng Pilipinas, alam ang vegan. And nakakatuwa right now. I'm actually happy, talking to you right now. Sinasabi mo sa amin that there are even better plans para sa tourism sa vegan ang ginagawa ngayon ni Mayor Singson, Mayor Bonito.
Kasi nga,
bakit Bonito?
Kasi nga, we're very proud of the structures that were left behind. And these are the same structures that made Vegan City one of the heritage sites of UNESCO. Without these structures, vegan will be another ordinary city. So we're proud of these structures because in them are stories of so much history. In fact, I'd like to believe the whole city is filled with a lot of haunted. Maraming bahay na haunted doon.
Oh my God.
Yung tinitirang kong hotel, merong alam mo na.
Talaga?
Kasi lumang structure, may mga tao na luma, na namatay doon, hindi na sila umalis doon. That's expected.
Wow! Ay, ayan nga pala, si Attorney Cristeta Lapitan ay Ilocana. Isa yan sa mga pinakaminamahal kong tao sa balat ng lupa. And Nonoy Murillo, hi, good evening. Gusto kong kasi sayang gusto ko lagi talaga actually pagka November, bago mag-November, at least during November, bago mag-Halloween, gusto kong kinakausap si Attorney Nick Nangit. You know him, right?
Yes.
You haven't met? Yes. But you haven't met?
I haven't met him personally, but I'm a follower. Yeah.
Yes. And kasi he has gift. He actually can see and feel and even converse with these spirits na nakikishare sa'yo ng room right now. Sabi mo.
He should come to vegan and experience firsthand the mild spirits. I call them mild spirits because they're not harmful. They're very friendly. They're just there. They don't bother you.
Pati ko sa vegan ay pang tourist attraction din sila. Hindi sila supportive sila sa tourism. Hindi sila naggugulo. Natuwa naman.
Oo. Lalo ngayon, parating ang Undas. So, maalala naman natin sila. So,
oo. Oh, ayan naka ano na tayo, naka-convince na tayo ng isa na i-promote na natin ng vegan. Meron na familia ni si Ian Lopez, sabi niya, is planning to go solo. Huwag ka mag-solo. Dalhin mong buong family mo tsaka lahat ng friends mo. You should really encourage everyone to visit vegan kasi well, I think one of the best things that I've experienced in vegan, number one, mga tao, alam mo sa totoo lang, Leslie, isang sa mga bagay na dating ang talagang feeling ko fake news, yung sinasabi ng mga tao kuripot ng mga Ilocano, hindi kaya
Hindi.
kasi oo, ang generous nila. Tapos, even the portions of food, napaka-generous. Ang daming tao sa paligid na talagang, they're willing to go out of their way to give people extra pleasure doon sa kanilang stay. And hindi ko ripot kasi ang generous nga eh.
Hindi.
Lalo na kasi matakaw ako.
Well, I experienced that firsthand. During the
Yes.
campaign, we were going barangay to barangay.
Yes.
Alam mo naman, pag darating ang isang kandidato, handa grande yun eh. They will prepare for you their best portions.
Yes.
And I did not see any trace of yung pagkakuripot ng Ilocano. They'll give everything to you
True.
so that you can just leave the place filled, di ba?
Oo, kaya memorable nga eh. They really, yun pa isa nakakatuwa din talaga. Ito, Pinoy na Pinoy talaga yung ugali na to. Don't forget that you went here and then kwento mo sa taga Manila or kung saan ka man taga roon, ikwento mo tong lugar namin para dalawin kami, para bisitahin ng everybody should visit our place. And one of the places na talagang gustong gusto ko talagang i-promote at talagang feel ko talagang i-promote is vegan. Kasi nga, kung katulad ko matakaw, tapos mahilig mahilig kasi ako doon sa mga antiques or yung mga luma, mga sinaunang bagay, even if it is smack in the middle of the IT era, vegan stays very, very sweet and nostalgic and, it's historical and masarap. Pati yung pagkain nag-evolve pero yung malalasahan mo pa din yung yung traditional of it, that all the tradition of it andun pa rin sa pagkain kahit na may mga fusion na. It's so beautiful. I can't stop talking about vegan because
Tama.
I only had nice experiences there.
It's high time you go. And I'd like also to give you an advice that baka you find your lifetime partner. You should, maraming archaeologists dun sa vegan, maraming mga antique collectors, maraming mga gustong mga lumang gamit sa bahay. So, ang advice ko sa iyo, kukuha ka ng partner na ganun ang profession. You know why? The older you become, the more interested he will be in you.
May asawa na ako. Ano ka ba? Saan ka ba napalap na gagaling? Hindi ka nagpupunta sa wall ko.
Oo nga.
May asawa na ako kaya nandito na ako ngayon sa Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. Ako wala pa akong asawa pero ganun talaga. Hindi ako pinagpala ng munting gantimpala na magkaroon ng isang partner na magmamahal sa akin tunay.
Wala ba tayong music dyan, AJ?
Ang hinahabol lang talaga yung katawan ko hindi ko alam.
Oo nga eh.
Hindi ko nga
Kasi hayaan mo naman silang magpasasa sa katawan mo. Kung saan-saan kang kinakadena ng mga dungeon dati. Kahit saang pader, pwede ka nilang isalya. Tapos talagang hinayaan mo silang tikman at talagang, abusuhin ka hanggang...
Naku, I was afraid we will go to this topic. Ay, nako. Tentay.
Huwag ka nang magtaka, si Tentay Mahalay ang kausap mo. Siyempre, mauuwi talaga tayo
Oo,
doon. And,
hindi.
you know, the first time that we actually were together, the first time we met was
In
also here
DZRD.
in Pugad Vloggers.
Right.
And,
DZRD.
nauwi tayo sa inuman
Inuwin sa
at,
inuman.
napag-usapan natin ang iyong mahiwaga pero historic din. Very historical na sex life. And kung alam lang ng mga tao kung anong napag-usapan natin nung gabi na yon, na kinabukasan pandemic na bigla.
Oo, biglang nag-pandemic eh. Oo.
Do you remember that? The
I
following
remember.
day, lockdown na.
Dalawa lang ang tao sa Facebook na kinakatakutan ko pag nagpo-post eh. Ninervous talaga ako. Isa ka na doon at isa si Jennifer Aquino. Ngayon, hindi ko pa rin alam sino talaga ang kaaway ni Jennifer Aquino. Marami yata sila eh. Isang batalyon eh. So, kumakampi ako sa kanya. So, sabi ko sa kanya, sino ba kaaway mo ngayon? Aawayin ko din. No, ma. Pag mag-post ka, hindi ko ewan ko, for loss of words, hindi ako maka-move on. Pero you and Jennifer and well, a lot of other friends are. I've been Facebooking since 2008. I just realized that.
Oh, wow. Well, I went ahead of you. But,
Did you?
yeah, I did.
I've been blogging
Medyo, ano
since
pa.
2009. Long before the arrival of the term blogger, I was already blogging. I checked my old blog. I have 500 articles there, and sometimes
Incredible.
it gets lonely. Especially when
Dami-daming babae dyan na magaganda. Masyado ka naman kasi choosy. Hindi
Hindi.
na sa amin ang
Kasi
problema sa iyo na.
dati nakilala ko na si Miss Right eh. Nakilala ko na.
Kaso kakambay na si Miss Left, kaya you joined,
Hindi.
you had them together.
Later on, na-discover ko ang first name niya, Always.
Ay, gosh. Oo, delikado yan.
Always Right. So, mahirap na. Hindi.
Oo.
Okay na muna ako ganito. Committed ako sa mayor ko for the next 3 years. I'm excited sa mga plano niya sa city, no? I'm there. I'm there to help him. I have a strange arrangement with him. I'm not part of City Hall. I'm not part of City Hall. I'm not in the plantilla, but I go with him everywhere he goes, and I take note of the progress that he does as he meets people on a daily basis. All kinds of people, all walks of life, from the highest to the lowest. He sees them and he listens to them. And
Okay, so what, are you an advisor of some sort?
maybe of some sort. Well, Bonito and I have been friends for 4 decades, 40 years. But this is the first time that I join him in an official capacity as a somebody who goes with him. But I don't have any title in City Hall. That's why I'm careful not to get involved too much. There are people around him that do the job. Maybe I will advise him, about this and that. But I believe he has his own. He can run.
But he's lucky to have you. I mean, a brilliant person like you. He's very, very lucky to be, traveling with you and going to all these important, lakad, with you. Ikaw, I will be very, very honored if I will be able to travel with you as well. But with me, when you travel with me, you will have a title. Diba? Mr. Dungeon Sex Slave. Ganyan talaga.
Babalik na naman ako doon. Diyos ko, bibigyan mo na naman ako ng spare key ng mga posas.
Ay, yeah. At saka hindi. Bakit? Bawal bakit ang ila ko? Ayan, ngayon, live na live, di ba? Ayan, si Neman Reyes, ayan, maraming kilala to na babaeng magaganda. Kung may kilala po kayo, at kung kayo po ay nalulumbay din sa buhay at naghahanap kayo ng pogi na
Ewan.
napaka-yummy. Ayan po,
Wala. Wala.
right now, sinabi na sa atin ni Leslie, he's single, he's available, and on the prowl. Ganyan. O,
Sabi
paalam muna
nila,
kayo kay
sabi nila,
Mayor Simpson.
single and ready to mingle. Ako, if I shoo away the girls, I always say, single and always making jingle. Kasi enlarged prostate. Hindi. Joke lang. Okay lang. Okay lang.
Ano klaseng produkto ka ba? Sinisiraan mo sarili mo, giyatay.
Hindi.
Umupo ka na lang.
But you know, Tentay, I've gotten so used to being alone, and the idea of having company makes me feel uneasy.
Kala mo lang yun. Kala mo lang yun.
I've had a lot of failed romances like you and I, but it's good. It's good. Life is good. It's short. You know, I just lost my brother 2 months ago, and
Yeah.
I miss him, but there are certain promises that I have to keep for him, to honor him. I'll tell you one day.
Malay mo naman na ngayon ay guardian angel mo na ang brother mo, and his mission is to provide you your lifelong partner. So malay mo,
Yeah.
bigla na lang siyang lumitaw dyan one of these days. Diba? And all we could say is, thank you, kuya. Diba? So, ang dami-dami mong pinupuntahan. You're not supposed to feel alone because you are not. Okay? Yeah. Anyway, it's almost, can you believe it? Nag-isang oras na tayo. Hindi ko naramdaman.
Ang bilis naman. Nasaan yung mga fans mo? Bakit ang chat
Nandiyan,
mo dalawa lang?
kanina pa nila ikaw pinaglalaway. Ang dami namin nang nag-hello sa'yo. Ayan,
Hindi ko makita. Hindi ko makita.
Wala ka doon sa mismong mismong
Okay.
page. Mamaya makikita mo ang iyong mga ang mga comments nila. In fact, nagtanong pa nga si Emeng Estrega, no? Gaano daw kahaba ang biyahe, bus ride from PITX to Vegan? Ako hindi ko alam.
7 hours. 7 hours.
Ayun.
So,
Ayan,
easy-
nasagot na ang
easy-
tanong ni
easy
Emeng. Pag
ride,
hindi ka nagpunta
7
ron,
hours.
ha?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Masarap ang
Ayan.
empanada doon. May empanada, may sinanglaw, may lomo-lomo, may
Alam mo yung
tupi.
empanada na natikman ko, malapit to sa malapit sa mismong cobblestone area. Irene's.
Irene's empanada, yun ang sikat doon.
Oh my God! Yung sa garahe lang siya.
Sa garahe lang.
Napaka-unassuming pero napakasarap.
Doon lang niluluto yun. At yun ang talagang pinupuntahan ng mga tao.
Unbelievable. Pati yung okay nila. Ay, naglalaway tuloy ako. Ayan. Thank you daw for answering his question. Kasi nagtanong si Emeng Estrega. Ayan. Thank you daw for your answer.
You're welcome. Please visit Vegan. Ako na mag-iimbita sa inyo. This Christmas, maraming programa ang pinaplano ng City Hall. It's a beautiful experience. I've been there 17 months na ako doon. And I don't regret it. I've fallen in love with Vegan. Plus the fact that originally we are from Ilocos Sur in the town of Sinait. So
Yes. Nice. Okay. And with that, we will have to say goodnight. And of course, sa ngalan ng aking lahat ng mga kapugad, ang ating mga pugad vloggers, no? At ang lahat ng kakulto ko din at lahat ng ating mga kababayan, huwag niyo pong kakalimutan na dalawin at ikutin ang inyong sariling bansa. Napakaganda ng Pilipinas at one of those places is Vegan. So, isama ninyo sa inyong mga listahan kung hindi niyo na pa nadadalaw ang Vegan, and revisit if you have been. Like me, I can't wait until I see Vegan again. It has my heart. Napakasarap na pagkain at napakasarap din ng aking kausap tonight. So, subukan ninyo siyang hanapin sa vegan at pakalat-kalat lang siya doon this coming Undas and Christmas. Okay? Thank you, Leslie Bocobo. I miss you so much, my love. And I hope you will give us an update kapag merong mga bago sa vegan para makachika ka namin ulit.
I will. As we speak, merong aftershock. Merong update.
Ay, oh my God. Ay, Diyos ko. Ay, mag-ingat ka dyan palagi, ha? At saka doon po sa mga kanina ang naapektuhan ng, kagabi pala na naapektuhan ng lindol. I hope you're all safe. And God bless, good night, and thank you so much. Bye!
Thank you very much.
Pugad Vloggers, Pugad Vloggers. Ang kurap titirisin, salot sa bayan wawalisin, walang sasantuhin. Ang saya-saya, nakakabaliw, kasama natin ang tropang Pugad Vloggers.